All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Standard. Happy holidays, of course, everyone. Karn's got his jingle bells on. Hi, Karn. How are you? And we're playing a little Standard. We got SCG Con Atlanta coming up, the Spotlight series. And this is gonna be a deck that's been floating around a little bit. I know Doomsday played a version of it, and kind of like the interesting new like sneaky tech in Standard. And it's a pretty interesting deck because it's literally all uncommons. Like, what a budget deck, right? It's got, what, two rares as spells in the main deck, and then obviously the lands, but, like, you want nice lands anyway. Sideboard's also almost all uncommons. Pretty cheap deck, right? So, what we have here, we have an Esper Pixie deck. Nurturing Pixie, 1 mana for basically a 2/2 flyer, where you play it, and you bounce a thing back to your hand, right? So, the idea here is you're going to Pixie back your ETB effects. There was, like, a black-white fringe, like, tier 2, tier 3 deck floating around for a while with Pixie in it. This is kind of like the newest version of that. So you play Pixie and you bounce your Hopeless Nightmare. Discard a card, take 2. Or you bounce your Nowhere to Run, a card that's already good in the format anyway. Kill your thing. And then goes a little further with Bottomless Pool and Storm Chaser's Talent, borrowing the talent plus this town a big enough engine. This town also bouncing your own stuff. So real like synergy deck here. Looks really cool. The aggro beatdowns come from Scavenger, adding counters everywhere. And then Spiteful Hexmage, pretty cool in there. Getting cursed, and then Fear of Isolation also. So just sort of like a fun, tricky, like a deck for limited players, basically. You know, if you're a limited player, you would love this deck, right? And Sideboard has some counter spells in it, some pest controls, Knight of Grace, you get the idea. So that's it, and let's get right to the games brought to you by, as I mentioned, the Spotlight series. That's right, I will be in Atlanta. Just booked my flight yesterday at my hotel. Very, very excited to play some, get out of the house to play some big Magic. Of course, this is a open tournament, all right? This is not an RC, not a thing you got to qualify for, just an open tournament. You can show up, you pay an entry fee, and if you do well, you can queue for the Pro Tour and win the big bucks, all right? 50K prize pool, 8 Pro Tour slots to top 8, Terror of the Peaks promos, foil promos to top 8, live coverage. You got on coverage, right? Did you miss coverage? I know I did. And if you missed coverage, you want to get back on it, this is it. So if you can go, I'll see you in Atlanta. Make sure you say hi. And if you can't make it, make sure you watch the coverage. And yeah, good stuff. Stoked for it. All right, Scavenger, Isolation, this town, Hexmage, Nowhere to Run. This is fine. Chat coming at me. And let's rock and roll. Max says, what would win, a current Standard deck or a 2014 Modern deck? 2014 Modern deck. Like, all right, power creep's the thing and all, but all right, it's Pawn 11-6, we're on the play. Remember, folks, it's the first thing. My name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Don't be shy. And I'll see you fine folks for Cube Charts coming up. Sunken Citadel, so probably a white deck. All right, we try Nurturing Pixie. So we could, like, you get Hexmage, just bounce the roll, and just put a bunch of bodies in play. Kind of like that. Hexmage is weird because, like, most things of it, like, you want to bounce the actual thing to get the ETB. This, you want to just, like, you just want to remove the curse. So add a counter here. Play Pixie. And so, turn 2, putting, was it 7 power in play? It's not too bad on the play, right? Crosshair, come on down, come hang out. The cool thing is there's no entry fee for the SG Con. Just walk in the door. You can just go on Saturday and walk around, play a side event, say hi to me and other content creators. You know, like, it's a very low stakes if you want it to be, high stakes if you want it to be, low investment. Show up, come say hi if you like, come back Sunday, you know. Sheltered by Ghosts. So we definitely want to kill them quickly. Could Nowhere to Run, but Sheltered by Ghosts can hit their enchantment, I guess. That's Nowhere to Run, sure. It's an extra point, but... So let's Nowhere to Run, kill the rabbit, put a counter on... Probably the flyer. Just get in. Send the beats. Coming to town, just like Santa Claus. You're 10. Would have got an extra point off Sheltered by Ghosts, but here's Enduring Innocence. Oh my god. Oh my.
Get off my plate.
All right. I don't know. Hexmage, I guess. I want to get in the air, more damage in the air, I think, so. All right. You're gone. Just gonna go all on the Pixie. And that's lethal. I can't even count. Turn 4 kill. Deck's broken.
Game.
Broke the format. So opponent's playing mono white like token control. We're going to bring in our No More Lies and our Destroy Evil. Cut this bottomless pool. He's nowhere to run's pretty bad also, honestly. Rest in peace, Knight of Grace. Nowhere to run's still like okay, I think. Yeah, that was a pretty sick game. Unfortunately, Sheltered by Ghosts isn't great against them. But we just don't really have cards to bring in otherwise. I don't think that Tithing Blade... This is very good. Bottomless Pool, Knight of Grace. Pest Control is interesting. Knight is like a 3-2 first strike if you have a black permanent in play. We have, 12 or 10 black permanents. Pest Control could also kill the tokens in theory as well. Maybe we do that. Just cut all these Sheltered by Ghosts. And just bring in, like, some Knights. And maybe cut, like... Bringing in Pest Control is kind of meh. It also kills our talent token stuff too. But I think the Knight of Graces are pretty good. Just like Beater. And no order runs and Sheltered by Ghosts are pretty bad. So let's try this. Alright. Hello there. That's a pretty bad hand. Probably ship this one. Yeah, if Whatnot wanted to sponsor me, I'd probably do it, but I'm lugging this place. Keep this. I'll ship a land on the draw. Oh yeah, Pest Control is also it's ones. It's ones and zeros. I forgot. I thought it was just zeros. Pest Control seems super sketchy in this deck, right? It literally just kills all our stuff. That seems iffy. We draw a Optimistic Scavenger to in for. I guess awkward because now we can't double black spell on turn 2, but never mind. Now we can. So let's go. Just gonna dump the party in play. I think right. Maybe play. They have a get lost something here. It's like fine, right? Just Hex Mage. Just curse the mage itself. Put a counter on the Scavenger. They might just get lost to Scavenger. We might be inclined to just, like, target something else here. Spread the level a little bit. And they could have killed him. Yeah, I'm probably going to go here. I'm going to diversify my bonds a little bit. They could also have Lockdown, which would really suck. Lockdown is absolutely busted against this deck. Although Lockdown has not been a big part of the metagame for a while, so... I should curse Scavenger. I'm an idiot. You're right. Wouldn't have mattered, I guess, but... Alright, they have Elspeth's Smite. Yeah, Lockdown's kind of cool, because, like, if all of our things have ETBs, so if we kill the Lockdown, we get them all back. Here's Enduring Innocence. Sure, we draw a land. We can just, like, Nightmare, bounce it. That's kind of gas. Just, like, Nightmare, bounce the Nightmare, and the Innocence. Discard a card, take 2. I should tell Frank to play this deck. My buddy Frank's a big limited player. He would love this shit. You can't bounce the curse roll, yeah, but like I just want to get more cards and more damage in, so Frank's Garen, yeah. Staying with Frank for the Atlanta event. Beza! That's rude. Hopeless Nightmare. Alright, so shit, that's a problem. Alright. Yeah. Hopeless Nightmare's got a lot of work to do here. They played a 4-5 and everything, and the entire world stopped. Take 2. Here's Knight of Grace. Knight of Grace is a pretty awesome card, honestly. This is a card that is really, really nice against all of the black rule spells in the format. Yeah, Frank will be there. He'll be there all weekend. Frank's actually now... I don't know if I can talk about that or not. I'm just going to shut my mouth. Alright, well, unfortunately, we've hit the point now where we are roadblocked. So, discard at random. Resub, thanks so much. Also, Jam Chap, resub, thank you, I missed you. They discarded 3 cards out of my discard effects. This 4, 5, and 2 1/1s is kind of stunted the offense. We can get our talent going. So the late game with this deck is just get talent going, just bounce talent and this town every turn. It's kind of cool. Well, the Bouncing Bez isn't great anyway. They now have Fountain Port plus Innocence set up. We draw land. That's not good. Alright, so, yeah, let's just activate this. They were to kill it in response. That would suck. I should held the land before I did this. There's no reason to play the land first. Oh, no! So we get no level up there. If we have a spell on top with our explorers, man, they really used all the cards here. Make us into a 4/5, or a 5/4 first strike. Jeez Louise, man, they're already attacking. Oh my god. All right. Well, play land. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead here. All right. So this town ain't big enough. They're at 13. Where's you going on this game? Yeah. That is a board. That is definitely a board. So let's try game 3. I don't think we may change anything, honestly. We kind of just lost the best of that game. We can like counter it and stuff, so. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god, come on. What are we doing here? Alright, we had a great start. Jeez. But now we're going to 5 in game 3. Can't keep this hand, right? You promised me we have 2 looks at a land. That's just too bad, right? Yeah, it's just too bad. Also, our 1-drop doesn't really do anything without other spells, so. Alright. Yeah, we're on a 5, I guess. Plead the 5th. 5th. Let us play our draft deck in peace, please.
Yeah.
Just blind to play our draft deck. Mulligan into. Alright. Come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Can I have my 6 back, please? Going to 4. Alright, well. 4-card hand, huh? Let's keep. Scavenger Knight, No More Lies. Alright. Good old time. There you go. Let's draw land. Nope. Alright, well. Thanks for playing, I guess. Oh my god, they have the 1-for-1 removal spell. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's go to our next match, you know? NBD. I'll play one more turn. One more turn. Alright. Take 2. And they're just coming at us. Alright, that's fine. Alright, whatever. Sometimes magic plays you. What can I say? It happens. Alright, try it again. Alright, see if we can't draw a functional hand of lands and spells. Monopoly Go sponsorship still happening. Check it out. Download the game. Free to play. Consider it your Christmas present to me. Just download the game. Play through it. The more levels you make, the more money I get. Hashtag sponsored. Or don't. Whatever. Live your life, you know? Karn's had a rough day. Barking at murderers. Scraping chicken off the floor. Alright, they've arrived. Hand is great. Keep this. Nightmare. Pixie Nightmare draws are pretty good. I'm sure the mulligan too. What is that? What card is this? What creepy card is this? Is that Tyvar? Do I do donations? I prefer to give me $5 and cut Twitch takes. You can give me $5 if you want. I will not turn down your $5. I would never. It's Tyvar. Alright. COD. 1 card, 2 life, please. If you don't mind. Discarding a Tidebinder, sure. So, we're gonna cast a Pixie. Cast Pixie. Resolves really fast. Bounce Hopeless Nightmare. I'll play Hex Mage or just play Hex Mage and curse the Pixie, right? It's still a 2/2. Yeah, that's fine. More bodies in the play. Cursed. This card is sweet. Spiteful Hexmage. You know, 1 mana 3/2 with like some synergy upside is like pretty awesome. They're going to Anoint with Affliction, the 3/2, not the 2/2. Interesting. It's bigger size, I guess. Play a Gloom Lake Verge. Just a lake currently. No gloom. Just a lake. It's just a lake, folks. Is it better than a vanilla 3/2 for 1? If you build your deck properly, yeah. Why is this card have no border? It's weird. All right, so we're going to attack for 2, and then just Nightmare Pixie. Call it a day. Yeah, that's fun. 2. Seachrome Coast. Nightmare again. I gotta say, when you mulligan and you hit with a bunch of nightmares, it is really annoying. Discard a card. And discard a Go for the Throat. And we're gonna try for a Pixie. They have a cancel here. It's still a good exchange if they do. Mana of his deck is definitely, you know, it's a little wonky. A lot of fast lands and pain lands. So, yeah.
Lousy cat.
1 creature. This can bounce your own stuff too, which is nice. Go for the Throat on the Pixie that already attacked. You got it. So, your Soulstone Sanctuary. And they have 1 single card left in hand. Well, guess what? That's the card that I want to see. Would 1 black, discard 2, look at opponent's hand, discard a card, be good? What? Here's Enduring Curiosity as the last card. Sure, so... Okay. Wish I could bounce that. Alright. Make him discard it. Do we kill it or bounce it? Probably just kill it, right? I mean, bounce it, right? Make him cast it again. I mean, you can't block right now, but sure. Let's go in the pool. Let's bounce this. Attack. If this was an instant speed bounce spell, I would have gotten them off the Nightmare, which is pretty cool, but... They're 10. Alright. They have a Reef and a Sanctuary, so they have multiple things to do with their mana that aren't spells. You can tap and draw another Pixie. That's fun. It's not that fun, though, right? Attack for 2. Bouncing Nightmare is, like, not even that good. We're going to know where to run the Curiosity, I guess. Yeah. I guess just bounce Nightmare, right? Just do more damage. This card's bad. It's not perfect yet. Still working on it. Do we like hold it for now? I want to keep the locker room available. So let's do this. Play this. They'll play the Curiosity. They go to 6. We'll just kill Curiosity like now, I guess. Rather than let them untap with it. We could like wait. They have like counterspell or something like that. It's kind of annoying. So just kill it now. So they just get out of here.
Get off my
They get an enchantment. And they're 6. And they're getting nickel and dimed here. Play a Reef. Soulstones. Oh, Sanctuary Vigilance is... That doesn't matter. I have all flyers, but... Alright, so they draw a card. We actually get to fire up our locker room here. This town. Return 2 target non-land permanents. It's actually fine. Never mind, they're dead, so... Alright, attack and kill them. Let's bounce our Hopeless Nightmare. It's like a pseudo burn deck, right? It's kind of fun. You can actually bounce 2 of your own things. If you want to, I could have bounced my bottomless pool and bounced their thing too, but obviously they're just dead. Doesn't matter, so... That was cool. They're like, all of our games be like our game 1s, you know? Alright, so game 1 goes to us. Dimir, mid-range. In fact, they're playing Sanctuary. I mean, they might be playing Annex, but... And we dealt, I think, 8 or 10 damage to Nightmare. Bringing all 4 Knight of Grace. Tithing Blade. Maybe Destroy Evil. I don't like Shelter by Ghosts very much against them. They just have a bunch of removal spells in their deck. Yeah, I got those. Or to run Tithing Blade. This bottomless pool's kind of meh against them also. Maybe Destroyable's bad too. Sure. Let's try this. Add the blades and knights. Check out today's cool stuff video, right? A little modern action. Moonshaker Cavalry Hideaway deck.
This is the white.
Pretty fun. Check that one out.
Obviously, you pop this thing on.
Shut up, Jim. All right, so, man. Honestly, on the draw with 2 knights, Scavenger, Hex Mage, and Nowhere to run. So even if we miss on land, we can still do something here. I'm going to keep this, I think. Tired of mulliganing. All right. Fortunately, they have the 1-drop draw. We don't draw land. It's a risky draw, you know. Take 1. Let me draw. Three pair. So we're gonna curse the Scavenger and try and pump the Scavenger too, I think. All right. 2/2 Scavenger coming in. Fairy Mastermind here. I think it'd be fine trading there. All right, sure. We draw land, obviously, basically next turn we can't win, but, you know, it's fun, I guess. 3 pair, playing some poker, getting cut down. Attack for 3, NBD. So choosing to leave up mana instead of mapping, could have a counter spell or another Mastermind or a removal spell. We draw land, it's a good one too, it is a good land. All right, so we're coming in. Send in the mage. And just gonna jam his knight. They could counter it, obviously, but whatever. If they have a removal spell, it's great for us. The Mastermind, and they want to race. I think 2-3 power beaters isn't too bad in a race. The Mastermind. They have, like, the stupid, like, land curiosity draw, which is dead, but whatever. Like, the Dimir deck is pretty, like, it might be my least favorite deck in Standard. Yeah, like, you're just, like, I kind of, like, actually just hate this card. These sort of draws are just like, all right, whatever, I guess. You're on the die roll. Or they weren't even, yeah, they were on the play, right? Yeah, they were on the play. 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, whatever, kill spell. 1-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop, kill spell, curiosity, draw 3 cards. It's just like, all right, whatever. You got it, you know? Yeah, this card should only draw 1 card, in my opinion. But no one cares about my opinion. So let's attack for, we should just kill this. I still draw a bunch of cards, though. Which, like, probably can't win. Like, the feeling of, like, you know, I'm at 11 life and I probably just can't win the game is, like, really, really demoralizing on turn 4. Like, I haven't taken a 4th turn yet. I'm like, all right, I guess. You know? Mono Red kills you with the double strike, Monstrous Rage. Whatever, I'm just dead at least. But the feeling of, like, ugh, I probably can't ever win this game is gross. So, we kind of, like, have to kill this and push damage, I think. I don't think we have a choice, realistically. Look at this. Get it in. So they go to 9. They play Sheolder. They draw 6 cards, gain 6 life, and we just or draw 3 cards, gain 6 life, which concede. Like, I feel like a 4/3 Flash Curiosity is like, that's not good enough by itself, but yeah, card's good. All right, draw some cards. They killed my thing before they attacked. It's obviously very weird. Just like draw your cards first, but not gonna matter this game. Oh no, Cassian's getting up. Oh crap. He's supposed to keep napping. 2, 4, it's probably 6. Just go to the next game. Cassian's here to cause trouble. Lay back down, kid. He's laying back down. Lay back down, Cassian. You gotta go back to sleep, dude. Okay, you're good. All right, on the play. Awkward mana, but this is fine. We can work this. This is reasonable enough. All right. I guess it's gonna curse itself, right? Yeah. I think this is fine. We can obviously bounce the curse. All right. So we draw a blue source. Cool. I think we just bounce the curse. We have Pixie to bounce nowhere to run next turn, so... What a wonderful night for a curse. Just, like, get in. You know, Wild Nikado into, like, 2-3 flyer is not the best, but it's fine. Fartotron says, "You're a good dad, Jim." I'm qualified to say this because I have no kids or pets. Basically the same thing. They're going to kill a flyer and not the X-Mage. We're going to get it for 3. And unfortunately, like, any creature they play would have flash. So, like, I'm going to be able to kill a thing and then get it back, probably. Alright, attack for 3. No blocker. Ugh. So, we're just going to wait. They'll play a thing, we'll just kill it. No, man, you can't keep killing my stuff. What are you gruffing about, Karn? All you do is sleep while you're at work, you know? Alright. Land. I don't think this kind of game favors us, nor we're drawing 1,000 lands here. Alright, well, deck's not looking great this game. Alright, so they're just gonna freaking... And this is why Curiosity is so good, too. Like, they're just gonna cast Curiosity and just attack and draw a card off of it. And, like, that's just really good. Even without any other things in play, you know? Alright, so... We're just gonna have to kill this, like, now. We can obviously bounce our... We want to just play this nowhere to run to bounce it for our Pixie anyway, so... But... Curiosity is, pretty stupid. Alright. Hopefully they never put a creature in play. That's a creature. And a land. Come on. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna go, land. Pixie. Bounce nowhere to run. Play Hexmage. Curse Pixie. Oh, Cassian's up again. Oh, no. Cassian, man, come on, dude. You gotta work with me here, alright? Alright. And, I guess they're at 13 already, but I'm not feeling great about this game. Drawing 7 lands of his deck is bad. Realistically. Not good. Not great. Alright, it's back down again. Cassian's fighting it off right now. Alright, so they're going to have Flood Pit's Drowner. I guess we're just going to kill it, right? We should have to... They can't count to have a creature in play. They'll tap all their lands to reef me and draw a card, fine. But don't let them just start snowballing and drawing cards with mana up. Please draw a spell. Well, I don't think we can win a game where we draw 8 lands. There only are 22 lands in the entire deck. And I believe we're dead now, unfortunately. So, kind of a real up and down run here, right? We just steamroll our opponents in game 1s, have non-functional hands in games 2s, and kind of non-functional hands in game 3 also. Like, I mean, we just can't win a game with 8 lands. Like, you know, we've drawn, what, 5 spells this game? 6 spells? Draw Hexmage. They have a reef on defense. I can't curse their stuff. We're just dead. Yeah, like... I should even just held this. Yeah, we found the lands all right. And unfortunately, there's no, like, creature lands or, like, you know, cool mana sinky lands in our deck either. Yeah. What a horrible day for a curse. Should we have Curiosity in our deck? Maybe. Card's great. It's really good. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. A little rough, but let's try and get one more in here and see what we can do. Alright. Man. It's Esper mana based. I don't know. What's Mulligan?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
That's a good hand of the week, right? All fast lands, too. Very aesthetically pleasing hand. All right, I guess we're going to mulligan. We're going to go down to 5. Our 5-card hand's pretty good, at least. Let's just ship these. And as far as 5s go, this is a pretty good hand. All right, Undercity Sewers keep the card. Sure. Wonder what kind of Undercity Sewers gamer they are. So do we Fear of a Talent, probably? We drew a Hex Mage. We could Curse the Honor and play Hopeless Nightmare. And then bounce the Nightmare. I think I want to go wide, though, right? So I'm just going to attack for 1 and play Fear of Isolation, Bouncing Talent. This is a part of the cost, too, right? So they bounce it no matter what. It's kind of cool. All right, attack for Uno. All right, and then land Fear of Isolation, returning talent. Go for the throat. Does this thing have a throat? Does the concept of fear have a throat? Like, just asking. All right, Darkside Shores, cool. So let's go talent. Let's do Nightmare first. Nightmare first.
Could have picked a better spot.
Okay. Count us pay 2. I'll just pay 2. I'm totally fine paying 2 here. They turned our Hopeless Nightmare into a Hymn Torok. That's cool, I guess. Play land 4. And play Jace Perfected Miner. So this is a... this is probably the Jace, like, Doomsday deck, I guess.
Cannot win.
We mill 3.
I will clear.
And we draw a Pixie. So they probably have a Sweeper in their deck. Just gonna Nightmare them again, I think. We can kill this Jace too. Let's go Talent. And Pixie. Bounce this. Recast it. Prowess up. Cassian's up again. Oh, Cassian. Little stinker. Take 2. Kill your Planeswalker. They discarded, yeah, they're playing the Doomsday deck, sure. So, just gonna kill Jace. I'm gonna hold the Hex Mage, I think. Just play around, I guess, like, if you hold the Hex Mage to play around a Wrath, like, is the Hex Mage even good post-Wrath? It's just a 1/1. Probably not. Just play it, whatever. Go ahead, Wrath. What are they gonna do, Wrath me? You know, like, let's put the roll on the Pixie. Let's say go. What are they gonna do? Wrath me? Like, come on. Let's get real here. Hell yeah! How about miss a 5th land drop? Oh yeah. Oh, fantastic. This is great. Oh yeah. Scavenger. Alright, so unfortunately we didn't draw a way to like punish them this turn. If I drew like a spell, I could have gone 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, attack for a lot, but they play a land. They must have drawn the land off the stuff. They must have a Wrath in their hand. So we're just gonna rebuy a spell, I guess. Rebuy this town and attack for a bunch. And they're just going to cast Cover Up, probably exiling. They can't exile. Probably exiling what? Like Pixies, maybe? And then we have Scavenger plus this town on Hopeless Nightmare. I can this town, the Nightmare, and the Talent, which is pretty cool, too. This town is all... Wow, they're just say go here? What? What? Alright. I think we just start by trying to bounce our own things. They could have a counter spell, but like they're just dead on board too, so let's try and bounce Nightmare and Talent. Prowess up. Cool. Let's play Scavenger. Like, I mean, if they counter this, like, they're just really, really dead. Why not just attack? Because I have prowess triggers and stuff. Yeah, just like, they just don't think they can win. You know, like they have a reef, but who cares, you know? So, all right, so no more lies is in. Knight of Grace is definitely in. And Ghost is gone. Nowhere to Run is gone. Unfortunately, like, Destroy Evil's not... I mean, they could have, like, they could bring in, like, Shield or something like that, but its bottomless pools aren't very good either. Tithing Blade. I feel like our sideboard is not great, honestly, but... Talent, Nightmare, Knight of Grace. Yeah, I might bring in, like, Shelter by Ghost on the play for game 3. Because it's just, like, a fine... Like, the ward's fine, but... Yeah, Pool can bounce Pixie, can bounce random... They play some random Demon or Shield or whatever, so... I mean, listen, it's not a great hand, but at this point, I'm not going to mulligan anything. I'm just going to try and keep a functional hand, so... This hand needs to draw a piece. You know, we have the way to bounce stuff... No enchantments. We're looking for a Hopeless Nightmare or a something or other. Alright. Go for the Throat. Alright. Drawing 2 Attikar Wastes in a row is not what we were looking for. So, sure, I guess. Bad man. Playing some Monopoly Go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we can just like play Pixie and then play Fear of Isolation, which is pretty crappy. It's also part of the cost, so they can't kill it in response. So like, yeah. I mean, it might be a heads-up play to kill the Pixie in response to that trigger, but... Alright, let's just do this. Once again, 6 lands is a lot. So... They're going to deduce in response to my Fear of Isolation. Our draft deck, we're on draft deck draw here. All right. What do you got? Ay, 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 ay. 7 lands, huh? The full 7. Is Faithless loading in Standard, right? I got unbanned Standard, right? Alright. I mean, we could play Pixie, bounce the Isolation, and recast the Isolation, put some bodies in play. Whenever it enters. If they kill us in response, just a 1-1. I'm just like, oh. This is bad. This is really, really not good for us, obviously. It's a horsey. Deduce. Yeah, this is giving our control opponent time to, you know, play deduces and draw and crack clues or whatever while we sit here and do nothing is... It's bad. I don't know how to sell it any better than that. It's just bad. It just is what it is. It's not good. It's very bad. Alright, so we draw a Hopeless Nightmare. That's a good one. That's a good pickup. Attack for 2. It's funny, if they actually, like, negate this Nightmare, it's, like, pretty bad for us. I think it's a really important piece to make our hand, like, functional. Here's a Hopeless Nightmare. Please don't counter it. Three steps ahead. Not 1, not 2, but 3 steps ahead. If I play Pixie, I can't play Pixie, bounce this, play Isolation, and then also have this up also. This is a disaster. Truly a disaster. Maybe you do want the Tiny Bunch joins up also. I guess that without the life loss, it's so much worse, though. All right. Infinite time. We draw no more lives. Right on time. Stale bran flakes. Thank you. You're great. Attack for 2. I had raisin bran for breakfast this morning because I am an old man. Old man Jim eating raisin bran. I'm just gonna say go. Just hate everything. Here's a deuce. The deuce often too slow, unless your opponent is doing actual nothing. So. Please stop drawing cards. Please, I'm begging you. They actually leave up 2 mana and leave the last clue. Interesting. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Seven cards in hand, 7 lands in play. 14 life. All multiples of 7. Cut down. I mean, I can bounce this fear and the clue. Just want another nightmare, you know? Not only that nightmare play is like the worst. I bounce a stitch draw in response. I'm just gonna plan on drawing some sort of like good. I found the effect and kind of go from there. Come on, opponent. Let's go here. Let's just get things moving. We're going to go to game 3. Hopefully we'll win game 3 on the play. All right. Opponent's passing the turn. Saying go. 6 cards in hand. We draw. That was a good draw. Barring a counterspell. Although if they have 3 steps that I can counter back, that would be really good. So... we just needed a card like this. We needed some sort of energy. Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Get off my plate.
Get out of here. All right. So this resolves. Make a token. Play a land. Play a Pixie. Bounce this. Replay it. And folks, we're finally on the board. It took 11 turns. We have a board presence that's not completely embarrassing. Also good mana sync too, obviously, so... deadly cover-up, collecting evidence. Alright, so we'll just bounce our stuff. They have a counterspell too. Obviously, they draw 1,000 cards this game. They should have everything at this point. It's not like it's like, oh no, they have everything. It's like they should. You know, they've drawn 11 extra cards this game. All right, so we what? They should take this town. They don't. They take Scavenger. I think that's like the 3rd best choice. I think this town best choice. Pixie 2nd best choice. Maybe No More Lies 3rd. Nightmare 4th. Fear 5th. I think it's actually like the literal 6th best choice. But we draw this town ain't big enough. Is that a live feed of my dog? Oh, they ain't someone else's dog, so... say hi, Karn. He's sleeping. Yeah. I mean, buying back No More Lies is pretty bad at this point, but, like, I guess we should have nothing, right? Like, whatever. We'll get to level 3 at this point, so... let's return No More Lies and say, yeah. No creature lands? Yeah. No creature lands. It's also a live feed of me. Yes, that is true. He's chilling. He's just... listen... he's got the jingle bells on. Holidays are a busy time for a dog. Chasing food and barking at male people and stuff. No creature lands. Maybe you should squeeze in a few. They're going to fire in the reef. All right, yeah. This is whenever you play an instant storage spell, make a auto token. They mill some cards, which is I think actively good for us, but this is non-land, unfortunately. We draw another land. All right, well... once again, I think it's possible to win this game, but whatever, let's keep playing, I suppose. Dick Stater resub, thanks so much. Yeah, tap lands seem rough, but like I could see playing a few copies of Restless Anchorage, right? That card's really good. There's a Doomsday Excruciator. Darth Lego. Resub, thanks so much. You have 6 cards. Just go to the next game. All right, you win. You got me. All right. Need to stop drawing a million lands. On the play. Maybe this deck is cursed, huh?
What can men do against such
It must be cursed, right? Like, you know, cursed. We're in a mulligan. That's a lot better. His hand's actually great. So, all right, keep this. Ship a land. And just got talent into isolation. We got nightmares going too. It's pretty good. We're going to win this game. I'm going to personally guarantee victory right now. I guarantee you in this game. Even on the mulligan. They mulligan too. We're on the play. All right. And then we're going to go... Let's see. Do I want bodies or do I want more nightmare triggers? I got to draw up bodies. So... On the play, I mean. Attack. Next turn we have talent and nightmare. My guarantees are not to be... Listen. Just because you're right. Ooh. Ooh. Ouchies. That's not cool. We draw land too. Alright. Well, that sucks, but sure. Alright, take some damage. And... Can bounce our stuff here, obviously. Do we like post-combat bounce Fear of Isolation and bounce the Nightmare? And just fire up like a bunch of more Nightmares? Melissa, I don't want to hear it, alright? I don't want to hear it. We don't talk about Bronze Mythic here. No. Don't talk about Bruno. Take some damage. I'm just going to cast this... I guess I just wait, right? Just to go. Alright, they sewers again. Bounce a land. Duress again. Alright, so... They duress again. Yeah, alright, sure, you got me. Duress is pretty good against us. We draw... This is a spell, technically. It's kind of awkward because, like, we don't really want to sack this, you know? We can sack the Nightmare to scry to, but, like, we want the thing in play for all of our bouncy stuff. I think we have to sack it, though. We just gotta apply pressure here and find a counter spell or something. So, alright, scry 2. Our top cards are Nightmare, Hexmage. If we Nightmare them, we get in for 2, 4, 6. They go to 2. I'm keeping it. They could have a cancel, I guess. They have cancel into Wrath of God. Like, whatever, I guess. We're probably going to lose this game, but... What? Alright, we're still alive. Weird pause. Discard a land. Okay. I would say we're not sacrificing the Nightmare now. They have to have land cover up or they can't win. And then we want to have the Nightmare in play to bounce to kill them. So like no card we draw off the scries is better than like we have like, you know, what, 8 ways to kill them, whatever in our deck. We've got, I don't know, 4 Pixies, 3 Fears, 3 this towns, like, so draw a Hexmage, sure. Alright, say go. Hexmage has been, I don't know. Alright, they have a Restless Reef. Come on, man, you're killing me here, Smalls. You're killing me! $20-2. Oh my god. want to finish the game here, folks. We got to cross finish line. I don't want to scry because I have wasted bounces and kill them because there were 2. If they were at 3, I would have sacrificed it, but they're going to loot. Is it worth holding a land and faking having a kill spell to see if they block? I mean, that's not a very good bluff, right? I think they're likely to block because they're going to die, and they can't afford not to, which is a really bad exchange for us, so... All right, we draw. Another Hex Mage. Not super best Hex Mage, honestly. I don't know if it does enough. It curses again. It's got double rolls. You can't do that. That's not allowed. Sorry. Say go. Instead of kill the Hex Mage. It's got a throat. I mean, they're a long way from like winning the game, I guess. So, all right, that is what we're looking for. So now we attack. They don't block. Great. They do block. We're going to bounce Hex Mage and Nightmare and cast them and try and kill them. They're going to Phantom Interference and make it 2-2. Sure. I'm actually going to bounce the 2-2 in the Nightmare. And Spell Piercing ain't legal, right? Spell Piercing ain't legal, right? All right, on the board. This is a scrappy deck, folks. All right. Weird set of games, right? Like, the deck does seem to have good things going on. You know, the Storm Research talent plus this talent ain't big enough engine is pretty good, honestly. We've seen it in Otters, we've seen it in the Crab decks. Like, it's definitely very good. However, some of the games our deck look worse than a draft deck, which is not a good quality for your standard deck to have, obviously. I don't know. Like, maybe it's like a blue-white version of his deck where you just... The thing is, Hopeless Nightmare is so good. Like, Hopeless Nightmare was, like, probably one of the better cards. It's a card that, like, gave us the engine piece to kind of, like, loop over and over and do really cool stuff with. So, like, I don't know. But the other black cards, I guess No Order Run's very good, too. But, I don't know. Yeah, weird little deck here. Definitely cheap, which is cool, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. Definitely, I feel like I haven't learned much. The deck does seem inconsistent. I guess we learned that. But more to play on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.